Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a fall makeup tutorial for you, so let's get on into the video. What we're going to start with is the NYX Shine Killer, and you can wear this on or over makeup. I use it as like a primer, so it eliminates the look of excess oil and shine, leaving skin looking matte and fresh all day. It says it can be worn over, under, or without makeup, so I really like this. You can't tell, like, when you don't have makeup on that, like, mattifies your face or anything. But once you get your foundation on, it really helps if you have, like, oily skin. And I do, so that's why I have a lot of acne. So I just blend this into my face, and then I'll be back when that's done. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be using is the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation, and this is in the shade Light 46 Cool. And I'm just going to take a Real Techniques Beauty Blender, and I went ahead and got this damp, and I just squeezed out underneath the sink water, and it expanded a lot. It's like the size of my hand. I'm just going to take my hand, and I'm just going to do one pump of foundation. This is like very full coverage, so, and I'm also like, I really like this foundation. Like, I love any kind of full coverage foundation, just because it gives me the coverage that I need and want. This does feel quite heavy on your face, so I would not recommend it if you don't need full coverage. But, like, it covers up, like, all of your acne, so I really like it, and it also helps a lot with redness. But yeah, so I'll be back when I get this blended in. Okay guys, so for concealer, I'm just going to be using the Lock-It Concealer from Kat Von D, and this is an L9 Neutral, and I'll go ahead and show you the thing. It's like angled, so it's like really easy to get your under eye. So I just do like a little like triangle. I don't fill it in or anything just because I don't think I need very much coverage underneath my eyes, but I just pretty much do it in all my problem areas, which is pretty much everywhere, but it's very full coverage again. So sometimes it can actually make you look cakey, so you just have to be careful with how much you use. Okay guys, so next I'm going to be using the Ulta Beauty Mineral Powder Foundation, and this is in Fair 01C. And so I'm just going to take it, and I'm just going to tap my powder brush right on the top so I can just get a little bit of powder in my lid. And I just do this to have like a more like smooth looking surface for my skin, to apply highlighters, bronzers, blushes, and all of that. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be using is the Catrice Nude Illusion Loose powder, and this is just transparent. So I'm just going to use it to set my face. I'm actually going to do a little bit of baking, just because I feel like I need it today. So one thing that I do not like about this is it's very messy, so you have to be super careful with it or it'll get like all over your clothes. Not that it's hard to get off or anything, it's just kind of annoying. So that's one thing I do not like about it, but it's very good at like just setting your face and mattifying. Okay, so while I let that bake on my face, I'm going to be using the Bang Beauty Chocolate Gel Eyeliner. Show you what that looks like. And I'm just going to take this little brush right here. This is from Inju, and I ordered a brush set off of Amazon for $12.99, and this was included in it. All of them have this rose gold finish on them, and it's just a little angled brush like that. And I'm just going to dip into this. It's just like a brow pomade, except it's an eyeliner. It works the same exact way. And actually prefer it more than a brow pomade. So I'm just going to look up here in my mirror. And I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows. I'm not going to use a pencil. Just because I feel like that gives way too much of a defined brow. Not that I don't like brow pencils. I love brow pencils. It's just that this already makes my eyebrows like dark enough that I don't feel like I need to use a pencil on top of it. So I usually use one or the other. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and brush away the setting powder. Okay, so next I'm going to be using the NYX Highlight and Contour Palette. And I'm just going to use the lightest shade in this contour palette because I am pretty light. So I'm just going to highlight my cheekbones, and I'm going to do a little bit up here on my forehead area. Okay, so next I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Soap X Highlighter Palette, and this is a 8-shade highlighter palette. And I usually go for the top row more than I do the bottom row, just because these actually show up on your skin like purple, pink, rose gold, and all of that. Not that anything is wrong with that. It's just that I have like pretty light skin, so it like really shows up, and I don't like that. So I'm just going to do it right here over my contour. And then I'm going to highlight my Cupid's bow and down the bridge of my nose. Okay, so next I'm going to be using the Note Blush, and this is in the shade 05 Desert Rose. I actually received this from a BoxyCharm, and I like am in love with it. And if you lift it up, it has a little Note Blush brush. It's just like kind of small, so it doesn't work for me. So I'm just going to be using the Anjou blush brush from Amazon. Okay, so now we're going to move on to eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using the Crown Pro eyeshadow palette, and this is a 10-shade eyeshadow palette. This is just like all like mattes. It has like 2 or 3 shimmers in it, and it's just like a burgundy and brown shade eyeshadow palette. It also comes with a mirror, so I really like that. And I just thought this would be perfect for a fall look because it's like the perfect shades. So I'm going to go ahead and dip into the shade right here. They do not have names, so I'm sorry about that. But I'm just going to work that all over into my crease and on my eyelid. This palette does have a ton of pigmentation, so just be careful with how much you use because it can get darker than what you want it to be. Okay, so now that I worked that shade into my crease and on my lid, I'm going to go a little bit darker on my outer corner, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's like the burgundy brown shade, and I'm just going to barely dip into that because I don't want to get too dark, and I'm just going to tap off the excess, and I'm just going to stick my brush right here, and I'm just going to go around in little circles and just work that right there into my outer crease. Okay, so I'm just going to take this e.l.f. blending brush, and I don't want like this harsh of a line from light to dark eyeshadow, so I'm just going to take it and I'm literally just going to go over with no eyeshadow, and I'm just going to blend it into my crease a little bit better. Okay, so next I'm going to be using the Clinique Quick Liner for eye. So next I'm going to be using the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. And I'm not done with my makeup. I do still have mascara and lipstick. But I don't like to do my mascara and then spray, like, setting spray on it because it, like, runs and then it's just a big mess. So I just set everything that needs to be set first. Okay. And by the way, this is the oil control setting spray. So again, it's gonna help with like oily skin and like acne prone skin. Okay, and for one of the last steps for my makeup, I'm gonna be using the Sephora Collection Lashcraft Length and Volume Mascara. And I love this mascara, honestly. It's really good, and I mean, it wasn't that expensive. It's definitely more expensive than your regular drugstore mascara, but it's not drugstore mascara. I really like it. It's probably one of the cheapest high-end mascaras that you can get. I do my mascara to like prevent like clumping or anything, I just really take my time and just work it into each and every one of my lashes. Last thing I'm going to be using is the Ulta Beauty lipstick, and this is in the shade Stay Fierce. This is like a matte lipstick. I actually prefer liquid lipsticks over regular lipsticks. I just feel like they glide on better to my lips than like a normal lipstick would. But I thought that this would be the right shade for this look, so I'm going to do a lipstick instead, and then I'm going to do a shimmer lip gloss over top of it. Okay, so I have the lipstick on, and I'm just going to go ahead and put the lip gloss over top. By the way, guys, this lip gloss is from Ulta, and it's called the Sweet and Shimmer Lip Gloss, and I actually got this. Sorry, guys, the light is, like, on it. I got this from, like, the dollar, like, box from Ulta. It's like the $1, $2, $3 box, and this was in the $2 box, and I actually love it. Like, it even looks good just by itself. I just thought that I would need like a nude lipstick underneath it to give my lips more color. Okay, guys, so thanks for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.